I watched the first episode of that Mr. Beast thing. There's a look on their face. I hope I don't get sued. Hope I don't get sued. Shark Eyes. The folk that, like the team, him, there's something like, I can see it. I don't know. There's something. It's to do with the eye movements or the lack of eye movements, or it's that AI voice. To the to the is this to the all they have to do is go to the is this wait and this the smile there's something and like like there's a team, there's that team of like 3 or 4 of them or something like that, and there's just a lack of warmth or something, and it isn't something I can just attribute to something like, well, maybe they're just no like that. People can come across like somehow fucking dangerous or something like that. But no, is they just don't express themselves in that way. It's like looking at the way one was speaking to one of the contestants. No, in a rude way or anything like that. It was just like it just made me think of people who work in an abattoir or something like that. Just nothing going on. But what did I watch? I watched a kind of the people before they went. It's like 1,000 people, and I watched something on what was it, on YouTube or something, and then I watched the first episode of it. Well, we're wanting something to watch, and I says, why don't we put on this fucking shite? Prize of 5 million. Let's get into it. Let's just get into this fucking crap. Let's get into it. And what is it? I think everybody who takes part or something gets $2,000, something like that, right? But there was a few wee games. What was it? The jackpot, the big prize is $5 million, but it's already like fucking thousands and thousands, hundreds, tens, hundreds of thousands given away. There was this bit. It's like there's like 1,000 of them. And how did it start? I can't quite remember, but was it 10 rows of 10? No, it would be more than that. I don't know. There was all these kind of platforms that are all standing on each individual person. A wee platform, there's a wee camera and a wee touchscreen sort of thing. And there's these big long rows of them. And Mr. Beast doing his kind of AI fucking text to speak fucking way of speaking. Saying, right, you're all split into teams right now. Every row here is a team. They are all the way on a big fucking long as fuck row. And what was it again? I don't know if the first one was right. I can't remember what the first one was. What the first game was. So it starts with like 1,000. 1,000. Maybe it's the second one. Someone had to choose to leave or the whole. Aye, that might have been the second one. That might have been the second one. Lifting his balls. That was the thing before it. So it's like a row. I think it was like split into like maybe say fucking 10 rows or something like that, right? What would that be? 10 fucking 100? I can't remember. It was. And basically, somebody for each of the rows had to sacrifice themselves, had to press a button to go, I'm out. And they get, like fuck all, other than whatever the fucking entry thing is, $2,000 or something. Or the whole row. Like once the time was up. No, what was it again? It was all these rows, right? Like, let's say it's like 10 rows of 100 people each, right? 1,000. And, there's all these games, and like next game, the next game, the next game. The jackpot will be 5 million at the end of it. We've only watched the first episode. And it was something like, right, it's a time limit, 10 minutes or something like that. Fuck knows. And somebody from each row, as if it's like a team, each row is a team, has to sacrifice themselves, has to go like that, I'm out. And that will save the rest of the row. Or column, right? Big columns. That they'll go through it the next round. But the last 3 columns, well, nobody does sacrifice themselves, will be fucking chucked out anyway. So you're getting everybody at the beginning going, I'm not fucking doing it. I want that 5 fucking million. I'm not doing it. And then a wee bit of time goes on and somebody's like that, good luck you guys, I'm doing this for you guys, kind of thing. And then, they don't even fucking know each other. They're like, right, they're sacrificing themselves, they're taking themselves out of the fucking whole competition so that this whole row of strangers has got a chance. So there's that one row goes through, next row goes through, next one. So we like just 4 rows fucking left. It's like one last row. One person needs to sacrifice themselves, or they'll be left in the last 3 fucking rows and they'll get binned. They'll all get, saw that. Sad that people are so desperate for money. That's what I was thinking as well as I was watching it. And then I thought to myself, it's filmed now. Do you know what I mean? For this to all be for nothing. For me to go, I'm not watching it. That'd be like beyond. That'd be like one of the worst things that people. It's filmed now, exactly. That'd be one of the worst things that a human being could do. That's what I thought. So that was that. And that got it down to, I don't know what that was, like 700 or something like that, 700 folk. And then he did this one. So imagine there's big, long columns of people. They then split it into, right, now see all the rows? They're your new teammates. So one row might have like 7 people on it, the other one might be 5, 6, 8, something like that, just because of the way the rows are all laid out. And then I'm not just going to fucking tell you the whole lot of this, right? But because I think this is all that happened. It's only these 2 fucking games. There might have been another one. And the thing was, imagine you're on a roll with 10 people, right? And basically the whole thing is you're now offered a bribe. If you press the button, you will get, and it was something like $20,000. But see the rest of your roll, you'll get $20,000. You leave the competition. See the rest of your roll, they get fuck all. They're booted. And so the rows all saying to each other, no, like, nobody touch it, right? Nobody touch it. Come on. Nobody touch it. Come on, we're in with a chance of getting the 5 million. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. And then they went like that. There's like a few people did it. And come on, like, I got to think about my family or that part. And then it went for 20,000 up to 50,000. $50,000 immediately if you press the button. You'll be at the competition. So with the rest of your row, but they get fuck all. And it was good. There's a few people like betraying the whole row, like, I don't give a fuck. I got to do what's best for my family, and somebody's like that. I've got a family as well. And then they kept doing it until it was done. It had to get done to under 500 people left. So they kept doing that until they got to under 500 people. And then it went up to 100,000. Everybody kind of stopped. And then it went up to 100,000. $100,000 to betray your role. You get 100 grand. You leave the competition. They leave the competition with fuck all. So I was enjoying it. I mean, obviously, it felt, as it was pointed out earlier, it felt terrible. I had a shower after it, and I called one at that. And I pushed my knuckles into my eyes while watching it. Bad, 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 I said. Bad, 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 bad.